decimal should be straightforward, not that hard, as long as you remember to not line up what? Decimals. We're not going to line up decimals. So, step 1, it says you're going to line up digits against the line. So you're going to have your problem. You're going to draw a line first and write your numbers against it. When we do an example, that will make more sense. Step 2 says to multiply as usual and ignore the decimal places. So 6 times 4 is?
24.
Yes, put my 4, carry my 2. 2 times 4 is?
8.
8 plus 2?
10.
Put my 0, carry my 1. 1 times 4?
4.
4 plus 1 more is?
5.
5. What am I going to start row 2 with?
0.
A 0. Okay? 3 times 6 is? 18. Put my 8. Carry my 1. 3 times 2 is?
6.
Plus 1 is? 3 times 1 is?
3.
Okay, now what?
Do all my add.
Very good. 4 and 0. 0 and 8. 5 and 7.
12.
1 and 3.
4.
Okay. Is that my answer though?
No.
No, so think about it. 1 and 2600 is about 1, right? And 3 and 4 tenths is about 3. Does it make sense that 1 times 3 is 4,284? No, that doesn't make sense, right? So now step 3 says count place values from the line to the decimal point in both numbers. So from the line to the decimal point, how many numbers do I have?
2.
1, 2. Okay, I'm going to put a 2 right here. From the line to the decimal point, how many numbers do I have? Right here.
1.
Here's the line. Here's the decimal point. How many numbers did I have over? 1. Okay. Now, I'm going to add up these numbers. 2 and 1 is? Okay. So now, I'm going to move the decimal from the line the number of places in the circle. So I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to move my decimal place over 1, 2, 3 places. Does that make sense or a little confusing? A little confusing. Let's do another example, okay? Let's do... Four and 23 hundredths times 1 and 5 tenths. So write that down, and then we're going to set our problem up. Okay, we ready? So the very first thing it says to line up digits against the line. So I've got to draw a line first, right? So I'm going to draw my line. Lining my digits up against the line. So I'm going to start with 4 and 23 hundredths. My 3 is against the wall, and I'm writing my numbers going out. And then 1 and 5 tenths. The 5 goes against the line. Just like that. Does that make more sense now after seeing that?
So I got it right. I did it.
Any questions on how to do that?
Okay.
Make sure you're doing it with me, yes.
If we were doing it like
Oh, yeah.
we didn't line up the place value, would we still have to go in already?
There's no need to fill in zeros here. Only if you're adding or subtracting, yes.
I don't understand this part. Or I don't know. This part right here, the 3 and the moving up place values.
What? The very step 4? 5 times 2 is
10
plus
1
is
11.
5 times 4 is 20 plus 1 is 21. What am I going to put right here? A placeholder, yes. 1 times 3, 1 times 2, 1 times 4. Now I am adding.
Done. Okay, got it.
Okay. So I finished step 2, right? Okay. So now step 3 says count the place values from the line to the decimal point in both numbers. So I'm starting at my line. How many numbers am I jumping over to get to my decimal point? 1, 2, decimal. Okay? Putting a 2 there. From my line, how many numbers am I jumping over to my decimal point here? 1, yes. Now, Della, I'm going to add those up. 2 plus 1 is 3. Will it always be 3?
No.
No, it won't. That looks like a 3, but it is a 3. Okay, so now I'm going to start on step 4. I'm starting at my line. I am moving my decimal point over 3 place values. 1, 2, 3. So then I would have the answer 6 and 345,000. Very good. Does that make better sense, Stella? We'll do more back here as well. Any questions on that? Okay. Sorry, I just wrote this down. The biggest thing to remember is to not line up decimals. If you do line them up, you're going to have some problems. Questions, comments, concerns?